In the meantime, Australian stocks opened modestly higher on Tuesday, but quickly slid as the S&P ASX 200 was down 0.8% after seeing early strength in gains in iron ore prices. The Nikkei slid as well, as it often does when the Japanese currency strengthens. It was recently down 0.3%, dropping below 20,000. Chinese stocks fell to session lows after the release of initial July trade data, which showed double-digit growth in both imports and exports. But indexes in Shanghai and Shenzhen were down more than 0.2%. China's foreign trade rose 18.5% year-on-year to 15.46 trillion yuan, and that's about $2.3 trillion in the first 7 months of 2017. Data from the General Administration of Customs released today shows exports in yuan-denominated terms rose 14.4% year-on-year to nearly 8.53 trillion yuan between January and July, while imports increased 24% to 6.93 trillion yuan. Well, that led to a trade surplus of 1.6 trillion in the same period, and that's down 14.5% year-on-year. The director of the Statistics Department of the GAC says China's foreign trade situation is continuing steadily and maintaining its positive momentum.
In the past 7 months, the global economy had a modest recovery, and China's economy showed more signs of stabilizing. China's foreign trade volume increased 18.5% year-on-year, which has extended the positive trends from the second half of 2016. This momentum was closely linked with China's ongoing supply-side structural reform.
Top executives at the Commonwealth Bank of Australia have lost their bonuses in what's now officially the largest case of alleged money laundering and potential terrorism financing in the country's corporate history. The scandal is casting a growing cloud over Australia's biggest bank, which has cracked the bonus of CEO Ian Narev through the board, although the board says that he still has its full confidence. Other senior staff have also lost their add-ons, and directors' fees have been slashed by 20%. The CBA is accused of more than 53,000 breaches of anti-money laundering rules, including failing to identify, monitor and report large money transfers. It's also accused of not acting on police instruction to suspend accounts linked to criminal activity. The bank on Monday said a software error was behind most of the alleged breaches, which last week saw the company's share price plummet. The scandal could end up costing Commonwealth many billions of dollars in penalties. Each of the roughly 53,700 breaches carry a fine equivalent to more than $14 million. The financial markets in South Africa have been reacting to the state of the country's economy, which has been under serious pressure lately. Analysts are also watching the markets and local currency for any signs of nervousness by a vote of no confidence against President Jacob Zuma.
It's the 8th time that a vote of no confidence has been called for by opposition politicians against President Zuma. As the no-confidence vote will be cast through a secret ballot, market players and currency traders have been waiting for the voting result.
There's a lot that has been happening in terms of politics that has been quite negative and has negatively affected the currency as a result. And if there is this, if we are assured that there will be change and change will be drastic, and we're hoping that change will be for the better, the currency will react or will respond accordingly.
Market movements like currency swings depend on a myriad of issues, and the past history has shown that sometimes it is priced in and sometimes it isn't.
I think that it's probably fair to argue that what we know is already in the market. There's no sort of surprise that has materialized through the course of today.
While currency and market reaction is likely, there's a more pressing matter.
South Africa is on tenterhooks with the ratings agency, and as soon as the end of this week, we could see the next ratings agency pronouncement or announcement around how South Africa is doing.
I think that what they'd be concerned about would be the impact of the decision, whether it's negative or positive, on the South African economy.
The Johannesburg Stock Exchange continued on its record-breaking run on Monday, and the currency will weaken until the announcement by the Speaker in late afternoon trading. Then it will strengthen significantly as the Speaker announces a secret ballot. Currency fluctuations are based on political uncertainties to some extent. In terms of the market, many of the counters are internationally exposed, so there isn't that much reaction to local news.
Business Incorporated returns in a moment. Please stay with us.